Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Nobody eclipsed the field, but he.
Mariota to throw it.
They play Ohio State. Oh.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
We roll to the house.
Touchdown.
Jerome to the house. Jerome to the house.
And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown. Let's go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Slant.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
What you got?
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Crunch time, defense. Kill. Charlie. Mike's 59. Focus, defense, focus. Mike, check.
Here's Mariota.
I need that.
Double coverage, and it's intercepted.
I need that.
Picked up by Denzel Ward. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well, understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
I said 2 there for you, my guy. What's up, Fed?
On first down, Moore. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Oh, you said Kevin Love.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. 2nd and 13. Going deep downfield for Ross. He's got it at the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Yeah.
John Ross. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly.
I'm just playing.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. And Lambeau
I don't want that. Get out of here with that. You already drove some more. You just drove some more. What's up? Yeah.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20.
Yeah, they beat Oakland. I was like, fuck. Oakland had that bitch too.
At the 21-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that,
yeah,
right? They don't have a script to start the ball
Get out of there.
game.
Get out of there.
And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other
end. Come here.
Henry
good stop, baby.
Marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets them up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Got off.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Second and 2. Dancing to his left. He'll run it. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Man.
Operating from the gun. Fields. And he's taken down.
Cut it out, cut it out, cut it out, cut it out.
A little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
Yeah. Oh, when he cut him. Flip, so I said, ooh. See ya.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Nasty.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Being chased out left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Danny. Mike, check.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
So indeed, I need one for you, baby. Back up on that, I got my scout report from you.
Mike 5'9",
Oh,
from the gun, Mariota. That's complete.
Nope,
it's
he's short.
Collins. And they
Fourth
will
and
stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. 17-0 our score after 1. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. Fielded at the 43. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down now, it's Moore. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Back to throw. Fields. And a big loss here as he's taken down. You never want to give up a sack. And from the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
And maybe getting a little too cute there on the punt return. Sometimes they forget Paramount holding on to that football.
I really do believe most of the return guys think to themselves, when I get the ball, I'm going to make the play that's going to change the game. I'm going to break it. And you love that they have that attitude, but your point is so well taken. What do you have to do? First and foremost, hold on to it. Take care of the football. That's all he needed to do.
Oh, come on. Let's
right
take
away,
that.
and that's complete out on the right side. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mariota throwing right, and that's complete. And he takes this way down, deep into Cleveland territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards.
Yeah.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Here's Mariota.
He should have fumbled that too.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
All right, you gonna cook first? I mean, get the stuff first? You gonna get the food stuff first, though? Yeah.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mariota steps away to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Okay.
Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
So don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st? So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Now again, right side. It's Moore. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Check 50, check 50.
To throw on 2nd down. Fields.
What's up, buddy? What's up, man? Let me see.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Got a man, that's Trent Sherfield. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll try and run for it. And he's
Come on, Fat. You got to get down, baby. That was 6 right there. If you move.
39-yard line.
My goodness.
They only got a couple, but a couple is all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
That's easy 6.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Damn.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
What's popping out of here? He's putting a lot of that pressure on.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
He got out of here.
Forced out to his left.
He got out of here.
There he goes inside.
Let's get out of here, Big Fields.
He is out of bounds, but not before.
Tua couldn't do that for me, though.
Opted to run for it. The decision.
Let's get out of there, Big Fields. Let's get out of there, Big Fields.
On the scramble.
What are you doing all that for?
They'll run on 1st down. Moore. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
2nd and 5. That ball complete to Isabella.
Ooh, Cole, you gonna like that one. Ooh, Cole, you gonna like that one.
It's a gain of 10. The Browns are gonna get a
that boy
first down.
saucy.
I think that's a big
You gonna love that one.
down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
What they talking about trying to
there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard.
You see that last play, Cole?
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's a throw.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a give right side. It's Moore. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. They'll try the left side. Moore. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. He'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up 4th down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 34. The kick by Lambeau is good. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far.
Hey, Cole, come on now.
As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in.
Hey, I don't want to have it. I gotta have it.
EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
I don't want to have it. Shit, I gotta have it.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Man, cold. This the ham and the nail right here.
The Browns drive about to get started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Moore, and it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. From the gun, Fields escaping the pressure right. And he fires one, but incomplete. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop, because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
A first down carry for Henry. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13. Mariota, he'll get this one complete to Davis. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
59 Mike, check.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. So on 4th down, here's the Tennessee field goal unit led by Ryan Suckup. From the left hash, this from 46. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that will move the deficit from 20 down to 17. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point, or in this case, a field goal.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Browns drive about to get started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
Like how they've started the 3rd quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. Looking to throw. Fields buying time to his left. Got a man open. It's Ross. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now on 3rd and long going to look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
How the fuck did he see that?
Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. On first down, Henry. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Very disrespectful, actually.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
59. Hey, what's that? Hey, what's the ball? 59 is Mike. 59. I'm here all day.
Mariota. Open man is Cameron Batson. 7 yards there and a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline.
Oh, he was right there.
Catch. They'll get that one
he
out
was
quickly.
right there, my guy.
And down he goes,
Why did you
taking
move?
it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll give Henry another shot.
Oh, come here. Yeah, good
and
shit,
he'll be
Brett.
stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Trying to punch it.
Ah, get him. Ah, they gave that bullshit animation. Ah, he was stopped in the backfield.
Derrick Henry, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. Ryan Suckup on for the point after.
Oh, they played. I had this bitch ass in the backfield, boy.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Nashville, it's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12.
Oh!
It's out. It's loose.
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Well, a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. On the read option, it's Mariota. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Mariota. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further.
Check three, check three.
To throw is Mariota.
Come here, boy.
Pressure too
Fuck you
great,
been at,
and
man?
he goes down once more. The number one pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you've got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. They need to reverse the trend. The last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Complete. Smith has it. Give him 13 yards on the connection, but not enough. Fourth down.
One got more.
Completed pass brings up a fourth down situation. Deep
Depending on who they got in.
on this one. Well, what do your analytics tell you about going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin, fourth quarter. You're going.
Could be more than that would do, right?
So they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they
wanted,
but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
What you have in the drill usually? Well, I don't think we do. I don't think we do. We got a little pack in this refrigerator, but I don't think it's going to be enough. So we got a little pack in the refrigerator, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
The Browns drive about to get started. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half, 1st and 10.
Check 26, check 26.
They'll try the left side. It's Moore. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. To throw on second down, Fields. This one caught by Isabella. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Fields. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett, his 2nd sack of the night. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Yeah, and that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Come on, what's that, baby? This is crucial.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now on 2nd and 16, Mariota. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
He caught that.
19 yards to pick up there.
Cut the fuck out, man.
That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
He'll look to throw.
Woo!
And he will find his man on the outside.
Might, they playing with me.
They
should give me a pick. I got to.
I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads him into the end zone.
My goodness, my gracious.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Off play action to Henry. Here's Mariota. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
The stop was made by Jannard Avery. Here's Mariota. They'll roll him out right. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
Check 59. Mike is
Mariota to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Now a fake on
give me that.
They try the run pass
give me that.
option.
Give me that. The ball from LSU. Go close it. Oh, that's huge.
Well, that puts a little bit of a
oh, that's huge. That's huge and huge. That's massive.
I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death.
Cole, that's huge. The boy from LSU might be the same thing we see against Ohio State or Clemson, because they boys got to go see Clemson. That's massive.
The Browns drive about to get started. It's still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's
there it is, Randy Moore. Get your ass out of there.
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to
make it look like you've been actually doing something this game.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you
you
just
see,
pick
this nigga defense on the offense on the field.
You call it a day?
What? You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better, and try and execute that on the way out the door, and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
Yeah, we'll see if they go back to
base.
What
the hell going on?
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go. 60 outlaw. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. Ready? Don't get nervous. Ready up. Check. 59. Come off the ball hard. 2.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
This nigga, I don't know what's going on, Matt, but I'm going to run a play, and this nigga defense ain't on the field. Look at it, coach. I'm going to see what it do. Coach, look at my stream. Ain't nobody defense. What?
Cleveland. A great play there. His second touchdown.
Wasn't no defense on the field.
3rd on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
It's that's for what? I just ran that home and walked into this hole.
Lambeau to add on the extra point.
This shit wild.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
Let's go, let's go.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Watch her run that bitch again.
The Browns in victory formation now as they take the knee. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
Yeah, they deserve a ton of credit because you and I both know, heck, they knew. This is a tough place to play. Overcame that with ease, romped home with an easy win. And here's the best part for them. It'd be easy to get to the airport because the crowd left pretty early in this one, didn't it?
Well, plus they have a police escort.
Okay, you had to spoil that part, and then, of course, they're going to get there. But think about how wide open things are now because this crowd didn't expect this.
No.
So they went back to the tailgate and said, let's go eat. This one didn't any fun for us.
Yeah, they took the drama out
They
of this.
called that last play when we want to be taking that shit. Ran that bitch to the crib. That's another free
So
TD for the year.
It was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll have another road date next week with the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to